Hey guys, Nick here and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we are going to be doing a seed showcase. You know guys, I have not been doing a seed showcase for quite a while again, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some more seeds I found. So currently on my seed showcase, so far my seed showcase has been focusing on the seed that I found myself. And we're gonna repeat that thing once again. Yeah, so we should probably get started. So if you're watching this video right now, the seed I'm going to showcase today involves around another mine shaft at spawn with a bunch of dungeons surrounding it. But the main attraction for this seed is going to be the mine shaft. So I'm just gonna name it mine shaft at spawn. Here we go. And I'm gonna set the game mode to creative so I can show you guys around. Now the seed is the most important. So it's this is going to be a good seed. If I create a new world, as you can see here, yeah, it's currently spawning me in, and as you can see here, I'm here. See, there's this little cliff in the mountainside, but you can't really see anything because everything I'm going to showcase today involves being underground. So on the surface you won't see anything special, but if you already start to get like yourself a pickaxe or something, yeah, meanwhile let me quickly affect myself with night vision. This is the first time I play Minecraft for such a while, for a long time. So if I go down here, as you can see, there's a huge mine shaft array. It's actually one of the biggest mine shafts I've actually ever seen. So yeah, but the thing is, you actually have to get through all these spawners of cave spiders, and also deal with a bunch of monsters. Oh my gosh, they're so loud. Alright, if I get out of here, you'll see some dungeons scattering around the vicinity, and a bunch of water. Due to my shader glitch, as you can see, I'm using a shader. Things can get, quite glitchy, so I'm just gonna leave that on for now because I don't want to mess around and crash my computer in case something bad happens. Exploring around this area, you'll eventually go to this one of these, minecart chests. So if I turn back into creative and open up this thing, the first thing you'll see is 2 diamonds and some random junk. But you will really want to take the diamond because it can get you like a sword, or if you have 1 additional diamond, you can get yourself a pickaxe. So it's a really good starter survival thing. It's kind of like my other video, but this one's just a little bit has less to offer. So if I open this chest, you'll get a enchanted book of mending, which is actually really useful, and some bread if you need food. So this is the same minecart that we just looked at. There's also a naming tag, so you can name your pets probably. And because this thing is so big, they're usually surrounding dungeons. Let me try to find one. Oh, while we're at it, also let's take a quick look at this minecart chest. But I highly doubt it contains something extremely valuable, because this is Curse of Binding, and it's only used for pranks. And lapis lazuli, some ores, they're just your decent stuff. They're not like really valuable, but yeah. Guys, look at how big this mine shaft is. This is, hey guys, look, it's filling the entire screen. There's even a second mine shaft here. So because there's 2 mine shafts, that means you have way more things to discover. And well, I guess it's just a really good survival seed after all. Except is that it's quite dangerous and it's quite deep underground. It's not that deep, but it's near the bedrock level. So guys, you have to be careful in case anything bad happens. And every mine shaft, remember, always has a minecart chest, and it should be always take a look at. As you can see here, I got a single golden apple. It's a non-enchanting one, so it's not a notched apple. 3 gold ingots, 5 pieces of coal, and some bread. They're actually pretty good. Yeah, so it's a little bit overpowered, but it's not as overpowered as one of my other seed showcase, which featured like tons of notch apples, which means nearly invincibility. Now if we also look around here, so that's the mine shaft that we just been to. This is the second one, which is just a tiny bit smaller. I mean, after all, it's still considered a pretty big mine shaft as well. And this is the one that we just been through, containing sweet golden apples. So guys, if you go back to the previous mine shaft, the bigger one, and because this mine shaft is so big, I'm getting lost already. You eventually find two Minecraft chest sites like right next to each other. Let me turn back into creative, because normally if I do so, it just show up saying that the loot has not been generated yet. So I have to turn to creative mode. Sorry guys, I'm gonna open it up, and it only shows 2 bread, and so it's nothing really special, but efficiency 1. So these are pretty decent stuff, but that is just pure junk other than the food, because food are never junk. Almost every part of this mine shaft is actually right above a swamp, so if you dig like straight up, you eventually hit water, and you probably don't want that. You don't want to get yourself wet. So why don't we take a look at the dungeons, because of course they also contain really good loots, but some don't. But it's always best for us to take a look at some of these dungeons. So after a little bit below the mine shaft, you'll see a dungeon containing absolutely nothing. How can a dungeon contain absolutely nothing? Besides, it even has a fancy doorway. Yeah, so we got a dungeon that contains nothing. I don't know, there's absolutely no point of actually going through it, except if you want to build an XP farm, but highly doubt it, because you're like this thing's like right above bedrock, so you can't really kill the thing and get some XP. So up to the next dungeon here. The next one shouldn't be too far, because they're all surrounding the mine shaft itself, so it shouldn't be too hard. But if you're going to be doing a survival, of course it'll be way harder. Alright, so we got a dungeon that is actually embedded right in the mine shaft here. So if you go through here, you'll see a dungeon that breaks everything. I can't open it again because, you know, it's not spawned yet. Right in here, you'll find yourself a golden apple and 2 saddles. So in case you have you and your friend are playing some games, you can always give him a saddle, and then you guys can both ride horses and go on an adventure or something. Oh yeah guys, forgot to mention, by the way, you see there's only 2 mine shafts that are actually really close to each other. What I didn't notice is that there is a 3rd mine shaft. You have got to be kidding me. There's a 3rd mine shaft right over here, which means more stuff. And can you guys believe this is like an emerald mine shaft? There's 2 emerald ores here. Even though they're not that useful when you're using weapons, but they're good for trading, of course, because that's what the villagers prefer. But a 3rd mine shaft, which means, you know, if you have 3 friends, y'all can share each mine shaft or something, and this means more loot. So guys, I don't think I was able to cover everything in this video. You guys have to go for yourself. We got some redstone here. You guys have to actually explore for yourself, because this seed has a really big mine shaft, and it's impossible for me to actually go explore every generated structure around these areas. Yeah, but I will go through some, and it's most likely known that I don't think there's even any spider spawners around the area, because I don't see a huge cluster of them at this moment in time. Oh wait, hold on, because I see one. See, there's a cave spider spawner, so be aware of that. We got another one of these. We got another one of these Minecraft chests. I have to turn to creative and look. So another 2 diamonds. Wow, so you can actually go ahead and make something like a sword and an enchanting table if you have the obsidian. But yeah, so this seed is actually a tiny bit overpowered in some ways, because you know, the things it provide is quite valuable, and is going to be very useful for you guys. There's also 2 pieces of gold. I don't know what you're going to do with 2 pieces of gold, but oh well. And more gold here. How many pieces of gold do these things have? I don't really know, but I was not able to find the 3rd dungeon, but I remember previously finding the 3rd dungeon, and I was going to show you guys that. And that thing contains like 2 golden apples. But the thing is, sadly, I can't find it in this seed. I don't know, because I swear I actually saw it in this seed. But that means I have to leave this video off for today. So yeah, thanks guys for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed. If you guys want to see more seed showcase videos, then of course hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you want. And if you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos, make sure to turn on the post notifications bell so you won't miss out on any of my uploads. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. So yeah, thanks guys for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.